Cold dirt road, midnight patrol, boots on gravel, I taste the mold. Dead cattle lined up, eyes still wide. You smell the iron, I smell the light. Abnormal investigations and a strange phenomenon. Yeah, we walk that line till the night is gone. Bigfoot breathing heavy in the tree line, werewolves laughing at the blue skyline. Abnormal investigations and a strange phenomenon. I keep pushing on, I keep pushing on. Old man talks about the shadow man, says he saw claws, not a human hand. Witches in the quarry burning sage, kids gone missing, no one turns the page. Unsolved cases piled in the van, lore myths written in the dust on my hands. Strange creatures scratching at the door, you hear a howl, I just want more. Animal killings, chalk on the truck, radio hissing, is it terror or luck? Abnormal investigations and a strange phenomenon. I keep rolling in the dark till the fear is gone.
So my Geiger counter is now red light. It's never done that. It went from white to red light. Is that bad?
You need to either grab that light and leave, or you need to just leave.
3270.
Get out of there.
The light's out. Hold on. You hear the Geiger counter? You hear the whistling? There's whistling.
Yeah, there's other things coming through too.
Other things?
Hello, everyone. We are on a more familiar platform. I think y'all will like this better. I know I like it better. It's probably because I know how to navigate this platform. So we told you we had some photos of a what we think was a werewolf that was caught on my last live. So I took the liberty of going ahead and uploading those, and we'll go ahead and show you the new photos that nobody has seen yet. Hello, Jamie. Good to see you. Belinda, Catherine. But I'm going to go ahead and throw Jesse on here, and we will take 3 on this today. And then tonight, I guess it'll be 4 for the boots on the ground.
Whoa! What
A
happened?
lot larger.
Yeah.
There we go. I can navigate this one. I can make changes pretty fast on this one. So I like it better.
Don't look like we're in a funhouse mirror, too, either.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. So the other night was pretty active. I don't know how active tonight's going to be, but I got some people telling me that the weather tonight may be cold, so I don't know.
Do you have a front coming in?
I think we may have.
That would be
Let me
good.
check real quick.
That would be
Hmm.
good for activity.
Tonight, let's see. Yeah, I'm going to be at 27 degrees tonight with a 10-mile-an-hour wind out of the north. So, says it will feel like 3 degrees.
So a little chilly, yeah.
High humidity. That's what gets our wind chill up. They say the most is the humidity in the air we have here. Be a little chilly tonight, but that's okay. I'll just dress for it. What's another 20 pounds on top of 100, right? So the other night we had some more captures that I didn't get into with y'all. The big question is really, I know, Catherine, it shouldn't be that bad because we're going to have a windbreak where I'm going tonight. We're going to try to stay in the woods, which will probably up the encounters, but we're going to try to stay inside of the woods tonight. So, should help. A lot of people last night were debating on, was that red light a laser or was it an orb? So I thought about it last night after we got off the show. And honestly, I'm going to go with the laser for two reasons. First reason, it blinded me. The second reason is if you watch the camera, it actually blocks out the camera. So it was a light that was actually coming toward me. It wasn't a bright light in the distance. It was a light that was actually hitting the lens of the camera. He was getting lens flare. So I'm going to say it was probably a laser. After looking at other photos too.
I was going to say, plus with that other photo that I sent you from, I think Scared Silly sent me that one. That one looks like they were shining it from behind you and it ricocheted off. Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to go with that was probably a laser. But people have also said that they have seen lights in this area. So it's one of those. What is it? What is it? What is it?
I think there were multiple things going on down there, though, because it still doesn't explain that blue light that kept shining and showing up in the camera either.
Yeah, everybody said what they were seeing a blue light, then they were seeing a red light, then there was a blue light, and then we had what we thought was the laser or the orb that everybody was seeing. Jamie lives in Pennsylvania, the home of the vampires.
I always think of Gettysburg.
Yeah, and the stick whipping noise for sure. That was pretty crazy.
Stick, or was it wings, or what was it? I mean, it looked like there was something waving in front of the camera at times too, but you couldn't even see it. It was like it was taunting you.
Well, Frater 3-Way says that he stopped hunting 2 seasons ago due to an experience him and his son had. He is active duty Army infantry. If you don't mind, contact me by email. I'd love to hear that. That would be very interesting to hear your encounter, or maybe even if you wanted to share your encounter. I'm sorry, Jenny, I got it wrong. Somebody ban her. she questioned me. That's how I've seen the other channels do it. That you don't never question the host, or he bans you. And if he doesn't recognize you, he bans you. It's like, Mousy, haven't seen you in here before. See you later, Josh. Click. But anyway, and
Mousy's going, no.
Yeah. I've been here before. Please. I don't know. Chill, baby, chill. But tonight will be, I'm sure, interesting. It's going to be cold, so definitely
bundle up.
The last 2 times we went that it actually snowed was really bad too, because it snowed on the last 2 and it was pretty bad, which would indicate a weather front. But the snow seems like it got them really going. Well, like I said last night, I knew I was in trouble when I started seeing all the body parts.
Well, and it's typical. I mean, a lot of that, even the 411 stories, they all, right before a weather front comes in.
I thought for a little while it was going to get really dicey whenever that red light showed up. Hello, Lori Ladd. Good to see you. Catherine. I think I said her name. I'm not sure. Nope, I don't know. I didn't say her name.
Well,
Catherine. That's what happens when you get old. You forget who you say. Good to see you, Catherine. But yeah, last night was pretty wild. So let's go ahead and throw up the first photo. Not vomit it, but put it up. Every time I say throw up, it sounds like I want to puke. All right, guys, I'm going to throw this up for you real quick so you can get a good look at it. This is what I had for dinner last night. Okay, so here's the first photo that y'all have not seen yet either. Check that out. Now, what do you think of that guy right there, or whatever that is? Used to be maybe an angel. I don't know.
Looks like
What
it's
is that?
screaming.
You know, Michelle made the comment last night that Catherine said, "You said it. I'm older than you." I'm knocking on the door. Michelle said last night that right there looked scared. Does it look scared?
Yeah, it's got like this. Yeah, like this frown scream, like a face thing going on. I don't. Yeah, big eyes. From what I'm looking at, it sure does. Not happy.
You think he's scared, or do you think he's just being kind of like crazy looking?
It looks. Well, either way, it would scare the heck out of me if I saw it.
Lori Ladd said, "Just when I get over the last boots on the ground, here we go again, I guess. I'll keep my anxiety medicine close." You better hide it if it tastes like brownies.
That's
Man,
why
I've got a funny
weighted blanket now.
I've got a funny story for y'all. Oh, I wasn't going to tell this story, but I'm going to.
Oh goodness.
The frog told me to.
He looks
So I'm not going to say any names. I don't have to say any names for it to be funny. So I'm pretty sure Jesse's probably going to cover this on her show, so I'm not going to blow the whole thing. But you know, whenever you go
careful
to try to set somebody up to make them look like a hoaxer, you might want to get some cardio before you walk a third of the way that I do. Because when you're sitting there saying, there it is right there. We all laughed so hard. When your voice sounds like you've smoked for 50 years because you've walked 100 yards.
Cold air will do that, especially if you're not used to being out there.
Especially if you're mouth breathing because you can't get your oxygen. But anyway, I just had to say that. The scariest thing out there for all of them in the woods is not the monsters, it's the cardio. I've said that a million times.
Uh-huh. Hey, and if the shoe fits, go ahead.
The big shoe. The heavy shoe. I think one of them was pretending like he was looking out the kitchen window or something at first. I wasn't sure what was going on, but I'm not sure. It looked like a really bad B movie starting out.
Oh.
But anyway, moving on. While we was out there, we saw something that I can only describe as the goat man. That's what I've been calling this thing, is the goat man. I'm not going to lie to y'all. This photo that was sent into us, I don't remember who sent it in, so I'm not trying to discredit anybody. Matter of fact, if y'all share videos with me, or video clips, I will take those too if y'all send them to me, along with photos. But if you send me that stuff, let me know if you want credited for it or not credited for it. And if you want credited for it, I will definitely put your name when I rename it in it, and then I will give you credit for it whenever I bring it up, because I don't want to steal anybody's credit But I also don't want to put anybody out there that does not want their name out there. So I also want to, be nice about that and kind of respectful. So then the next photo, I call it the goat man, and you tell me what you think. Does this look like a goat man? It looks like two white horns on top of his head, and the two white eyes, or reflecting eyes, I guess. You see that?
Well, it definitely looks like it has horns on its head
It's like
of some sort.
and I heard my noise out, my name out there too.
Yeah, it likes to say your name. But it's usually
Does it say Stephen Michael McKee?
no, but watch. Now you're gonna hear it tonight. It's gonna go, oh yeah? Sure. Taunt us.
Thank you, Mousy. But that looks like a goat, right? Smells like poop. But no, that looks like a goat.
It's disturbing either way. I mean, I see the horns. I see the. I guess.
Belinda, I think that is another eye shine down below it. Maybe another one beside it looking through there. I didn't even notice that till Belinda just said that. Good eyes, Belinda. Way to have those New Zealand eyes. But oh shit, that might be a bigger one. If I can almost see two eye shines a lot wider than the goat man. Do you see that?
I don't see the other one.
Okay, so if it's looking at you, the right eye, go down from it. You see that eye shine? Now go straight across to the left. It's like it's kind of covered up in the weeds, but you can still see the eye.
Maybe?
Catherine sees it. Why can you not see it?
Because I want to make sure I actually see
Take your
what I'm
time.
seeing. Oh, stop. I mean, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
It could be. It definitely, that one definitely looks like eye shine.
Mm-hmm. So we definitely have one eye shine. Mm-hmm. But it looks like a goat. To me, it looks like a goat. What does everybody in chat think it looks like? Does it look like a goat, or what does it look like to y'all? A troll? Clown?
A gnome. I don't know. A horse.
A man looking out the kitchen window?
Okay. Stranger things have occurred. Mousy,
Oh no, Mousy said I will now look at my little Billy goat differently. Oh, Mousy, I got a story for you. You want to hear something weird? Kaylee went outside the other night. It's been a little while back. And she was walking around, and she said she looked out at the sheep pen where Polo stays. And she said he was standing up on his hind legs looking at her. And he walked toward the pen. Freaked her out bad.
I remember you saying that.
Oh, James says it's a sabe. Anchor, deer, skull mask, trickster, common behavior of sabe, easier to imagine. Okay. Ooh. See, James, I like that because that could be one of the heads off of one of those deer.
Oh, yeah. Oh, with the antlers. Oh.
Would the eyes still shine if it was deceased?
No, but if it was just the skull and it was wearing it.
Ooh. That's like some bone tomahawk stuff.
That would make sense.
Wow. Yeah. Ooh, that's even freakier to think things are running around down there wearing other animals' heads. That's like a skinwalker.
That would make sense for the one that you saw a couple of nights, or was it a night prior to? You said you saw horns on its head.
Yeah, that's the same night. That's the same photo from the same night.
Oh, it was from the same night?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yep, same night. Yeah, all these are from the same night. hmm So then there's this photo that I'm going to share right here. This one right here really gives me goosebumps. Look at this. There he is, peeking from the darkness.
And is that like part of his body too? Like, is it hunched over?
It kind of looks like it.
Yeah.
Is that
Is
not
that
crazy?
is that more eyeshine underneath? Are there two of them?
I keep seeing multiple eye shines in them too.
Mm-hmm.
Copyright. Well, yeah.
Yeah, it looks canine. Yeah, that one definitely looks canine.
Oh, you're definitely going to believe it's K9 here in a second. Guarantee you. And I haven't shown this one here yet, right? Or have we looked at it? No. Check that out.
That was the one that you showed first, isn't it? Yeah,
Is that the one we looked at first?
with the
Okay.
frowning, scared face. Mm-hmm.
Now, everybody, this right here is probably one of the best captures up to date that we honestly have caught. When I saw this photo right here that I'm fixing to show you guys, I was like, wow, could only be one thing. So let me show y'all what we have.
Oh yeah, that's freaky.
There you go. Check that out.
What the heck?
Yeah. What do y'all think about that?
It
I don't
looks
know. Yeah.
and it looks different on the other screen too, but that looks like it's I don't even know what to say about that. Like it looks like you could see the whole body.
Yeah, you can see it standing there. Definitely bipedal
Mm-hmm.
and very, very tall. Yeah, you can see the legs and all on this thing. I can see that. Another thing that made me think that this was really good too is a lot of the reports you get, people talk about the white fur around the snout and eyes. Look around the snout. It's got the whiter fur.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Sunshine says it's hairy. It is very hairy.
Mm-hmm.
We might name this one Hairy Larry. Because that one definitely is hairy. That is wild.
I don't even notice. That's pretty nuts.
You know what I was thinking is what Kaylee saw. Because if you really look at that photo, it looks like a bear's head. Try to look above the eyes where you can see the head, how furry that is.
I'm almost wondering if it looks like it was like caught in movement. I would want to look back at the video too where that came from because it looks like there's more to it. Like it was actually moving and you caught something more with it. I think there's something else behind it too. You don't know? Do you know do you know who sent this one to you?
Yes.
Okay, I want to find out the timestamp on that and pull that.
They're saying it has human legs.
Uh huh. But it looks like there might actually be something standing behind it as well. More like there's two of them or something else altogether. I don't know.
Jamie, it's okay. I don't even know if I would call it bravery, honestly. It's probably not the smartest thing that I do. People are saying it's got human legs for sure.
Was that dogmen have dog legs? But I've heard, I don't know, I've heard, what's the difference between the ones with dog legs and the ones with human legs?
That's where the argument starts. I mean, so people say that the backwards legs are the dogman. The human legs are the werewolf. You speak to natives. Natives will tell you that it depends on the power of the shapeshifter that is actually taking on that form. If they have more power, then you're going to see dog legs. If they do not possess enough power, then you're going to see the human legs. The transformation doesn't go as complete as a stronger skinwalker. Then if you go back to what the natives believe also is the more powerful the skinwalker, the sacrifice closest that is related to you is what makes you stronger or not as strong.
Okay. Well, that would kind of make sense because I remember hearing a story with when a preacher was talking about an exorcism that he was doing, and the person, the demon actually shape shifted the person's whole face, and everybody that was there involved in the exorcism actually looked like they saw that the person himself, his face had actually shifted into a wolf's face, and he looked like a werewolf, but nothing else shifted.
You know, I'm Cherokee, but also I'm an investigator. So I was taught to do things like what me and Jesse was talking about earlier. I was given my case for my beliefs in the Nephilim. I base things on what we would call tangible evidence as an investigator. I'm not saying as a what do you call it? As a cryptid investigator might have to rely more on uh, speculatory evidence. If I was to say what I believed, I would say that I do agree with the natives on the aspect of I believe they may all be the same thing. Whenever they put it into perspective that a large werewolf compared to a smaller dog man, whenever they say, well, they're all the same thing, you know, they're kind of like a dog, right? You got big dogs, you got small dogs, you got dogs that are born with bobtails, shorter tails, longer snouts, pug nose, pug face dogs, different colors, different sizes, different snouts. That's what they believe, is that these are all the same thing. It's just you're getting a variety of them, right? One night you might see a Chihuahua one, the next night you might see a Great Dane one. It just depends on the one you run across. Um, you know, it kind of makes sense to me because if you're saying that all these things are coming from the Nephilim, then you have the spider web. You know, you got Satan in the middle, and then expanding out from that, you have the Watchers. Expanding out from that, you have the Nephilim. Expanding out from that, you have the Eliod. And even expanding out from that, are we far enough down the generations right now that the Eliod now have offspring? Where are we at right now in that circle of their life? In their, where are we at? Is the reason that we're seeing these other creatures that are more human looking that hunters say they can't pull the trigger on because they look too human? Is this the ones that are the descendants of the Eliods that are even watered down more, that are closer to the human looking creatures? Is that how they're able to infiltrate society easier now? is the more watered down ones. You know, I don't know. It is to me, and I'm just speaking for me. If you look at it from a evidence standpoint, from evidence, and Sunshine knows all too well kind of where I come from, because I'm taught to look at things as evidence, and to me, there's just not anything else that makes sense to me for it not to be biblical. I believe God created everything. God created everything. Satan perverted everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's my belief. You're going to make me go down that road.
I'm not making you do anything.
So Genesis complements the book of Enoch in certain passages.
Mm-hmm.
I believe Genesis. I believe that the Bible, the Holy Bible, is the Word of God. I believe that. If it complements the book of Enoch, then it would tell me that what I'm trying to be careful here, what it complements would be correct. And if it complements that these fallen angels took women and made an offspring, then to me that is where it came from. So are the siren of the ocean, are they the women that done that? That to me, I'm just going to be honest, not saying it couldn't, it's believable, but to me that's a little harder for me to go there. Okay, I don't, and I don't. I'm going to say I don't know, but I'm going to give you a theory, okay, and then I'll let you all kick this around. This is my theory. If the women purposely laid with the fallen angels, or however it was done, it could have been done supernaturally. I don't know, but however they were impregnated, if it was done willfully by them, I could see them being cast in there and punished as sirens. Okay, if they were forced to do that, I don't see them paying the price for something that they may not have agreed with but didn't have a choice. I don't believe our God would do that. You know, evil happens in this world. We're born into a world of evil, and we know that that does happen. But just because that happens to somebody, I don't believe that you're going to be eternally punished for it. Now, if you go and you purposely do that, commit blasphemy, and go against God's creation and all that, then, I could see that happening. That's kind of where I stand on that right now. I don't know. Would the mermaids be the ones that done it willfully, and the other ones that weren't willfully, they're heaven or hell? I just don't think he would punish an innocent person like that. It just, to me, doesn't fit what God does. Whenever I go out there, a lot of people say when I get that feeling like I don't want to be there, there's some nights you don't want to be there, is that more than our human stuff going off saying, it's not safe? Or is that actually our discernment knowing that they're there? I'm starting to kind of wonder, is it discernment? Is that why when we go down there that, is that the Holy Ghost telling us, hey, you shouldn't be here tonight? Shouldn't be doing that. There's some bad things down here. This is not the night, right? You need to leave. You need to pull out, because there is something down here tonight. And, that voice in your head is telling you need to leave, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I know what's happened to me in the past whenever I have ignored it. I've got a rock to the head. I've got a limb to the face. It's been physical. Sarah was slapped physically. We just played a video the other night, the video that ended Kaylee, her whole thing. Does it go back? Did Kaylee break the golden rule because when she went on the bridge, she whistled? Because Native Americans, and not just Native Americans, a lot of people will tell you, don't whistle in the dark.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not just natives that say that. I believe that's Appalachian folklore also tell you not to whistle in the woods. It's got to be something to it. Too many people are saying that. And Kaylee whistled really loud that night. And when she whistled, she definitely got something's attention because it yelled back at her and it laughed at her. I personally think it tried to talk to her. Because if you listen really close, and it's hard to hear because she's going, whoop, yelling. She's scared, and she's running on the rocks, so you can't hear real well. I heard it really well because I was there. The audio on your all's end, unfortunately, was covered up by her yelling and running and the footsteps in the rocks. But if you listen, you can still kind of hear in that video as she's running, you can hear it mumbling toward her. It's doing like a lot like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it done it for a while. And I think it was trying to communicate with her. I think that she had whistled at it and it was returning the call. It was, hey, what do you want?
It definitely sounded like it was trying to respond back to her. Yeah.
Yeah. It was they said our comments are disappearing again. Imagine that. Yeah, and we whistle a lot too, Jamie, and sometimes it doesn't yield anything, and then sometimes it can really yield something. It's kind of a, you have to just wait and see kind of a thing. We also know that night was a really bad time for her when we got in the car and we was leaving. She looked out the window and had a really bad encounter. She saw whatever it was running toward the car at an angle to cut us off. She said it was grayish looking, black. And here's the kicker. She said it had no head.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I was still stuck on the whistling thing. I had a thought that came to mind, but I have to look into something before I say anything about it. Sorry.
But yeah, I mean,
Mental note.
it when she said it had no head, my thoughts are it had a head, but I believe the head probably didn't have a neck, and it was probably sitting down more into the chest. She was probably looking at it, expecting to see something built a lot like we are, a protruding head that was erect off of the body. I think probably more of what she saw would have been something with the head around the chest area. It would have been a lowered head with no neck, probably. I know a lot of people have said that they have seen a creature with a lower head like that. And she was upset. I mean, she cried. She was upset. She was very upset at what she saw, what she seen wasn't supposed to exist.
Well,
And it bothered her bad.
is that what a Sasquatch would look like if it was running on all fours, though? Because a lot of times, I mean,
Yeah, 'cause she said it was on all fours.
wouldn't have a neck. I mean, that's usually how you hear it. It's so built up in muscle that it looks like it has no neck. So if it's running at her, she might not have been able to even see where the head was from where the head began and ended. It would just
Right.
fade in the dark.
And it was really dark that night. She was not using a flashlight. All she could see was from the side lights of my headlights out there. So she didn't have it lit up. So she saw something.
Okay, here's my thought. I got to get this out. Here's my thought on the whistles. Have you, and this is what made me think about it the other day. Have you seen those videos where they would call to the livestock from far away using high-pitched vocals? That would, I mean, how many people can actually reach those high-pitched vocals? But you can reach those.
A bunch of them out here.
Well,
that's what they do out here.
Okay, but it's musical. Whistling is musical. It's high pitched. It's a call to the animals. How were the animals called to the ark? Through music, through God's song. So by going out at night and making those whistling noises, are you actually calling to? And that's the resemblance of the calls to whatever is you're calling them into you. Not into you, but calling them to you, saying, hey, it's time to come back, or I don't know. I'm putting that out there. Just a thought, if that makes sense. It seems really too coincidental to be coincidence.
Right. Mindy, I hope you get well soon. Prayers for you. Hope that goes away soon. You know, also, there's animals, if you whistle at them, it hurts their ears and can irritate them too. I know that, you know, dogs, like, you know, sometimes somebody can start a lawnmower and a dog will attack them.
But the lawnmowers are a lower pitched. When whistling, you are at a higher pitch to higher frequency.
Right. And when she whistles loud, like way louder than I can whistle.
Mm-hmm.
It hurts my ears when I'm a distance from her. And she was doing it over a creek that runs into the lake, so she had a lot of echo. So that would have carried way down into those bottoms.
Well, and sound travels a lot further through water than it does through air.
And another weird thing too is she said it was running. So was it running up there from wherever it was at when it heard her whistle? Is that why it was still running? It was on its way, and we just happened to get in the car at the right time. Because imagine if we would have stayed on the other side of the bridge where we was at and continued walking down that creek, it would have been at our vehicle on the other side of the bridge waiting on us.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Well, and didn't she whistle? She whistled twice, didn't she?
No, one time.
Just once?
Yeah, because I told her, I said, go up on the bridge and whistle and I'll stay right here. And she was like, okay. So she went up there and she done the whistle. And it took it a little bit to respond. There was probably 15, 20 seconds, something like that. And then it made its little walk. And then
Yeah, it sounded like, what, an owl at first, and then...
Yeah. Then went into, like, talking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was very loud. Virginia's right. It was very loud. But, yeah, I mean, it was crazy. But, everybody, we've had you on here almost an hour, and I've got boots on the ground tonight, so it's probably going to be another 2 hours tonight. I really need to get off here, get the equipment charged and clothes ready and lights and everything, and the Geiger counter, make sure it's charged, the IR charged. Yeah, Sunshine, we did not want to get separated for sure. But I hope to see everybody there tonight. If you don't mind, share the live out on your social media platforms for tonight. Put it on your Facebook. The thumbnail's already out. If If you want to, go in and say hello, hit notify me. I'd love to see y'all in there tonight. We'll see what happens if we can capture some more things. And it's usually you guys that see it before I do. So,
Yeah, definitely share it out today, guys, because since we've been messing with the lives this afternoon, we'll probably.
yeah, it may not put out a notification tonight.
So make sure you guys hit that bell for notify tonight. Share it out.
Yeah. All right. If there's anything you want to say before we hop off here, I'm going to get off here and rest up a little bit before we take out tonight and stay out in the cold.
I'm good. I'm ready for tonight. So, everybody, see you later. God bless.
All right, guys. Thank you for your support. We couldn't do it without you. I'll see y'all tonight at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. Don't forget, keep your head on the swivel. Don't be something's dinner. We'll see you tonight, guys. God bless, and until 8 o'clock.